If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? All right. So, collective, y'all, we did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Somebody's name could be Joe. Okay, that could be significant here. But y'all, we made it to 3K. We made it to 3K. I would, okay, I knew that the channel was going to grow, but y'all, it's slowly but surely growing, and I'm so happy. This is like my little baby, okay? This is my little baby. Hey, Tainted, turn up, turn it in. I am so happy that we made it to 3K, y'all. I'm so glad that there is more people joining the Soul Fam, all right? And as promised, I told you guys that I was going to be doing one free question. And we're going to be on here for about an hour, okay? We're going to be on here for about an hour. And this is just my way of wanting to give back to my channel. Hey, Zion. Hey, Soul Fam. um, yeah, this is just gonna be my way of wanting to give back to the channel. So we just gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk and everything. Some of you guys could be hitting certain milestones with whatever it is that y'all are doing and whatever it is that y'all are accomplishing. And I want y'all to understand, okay? Not every milestone has to be super big, has to be globalized. It could be something small. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Some of you guys could have been just changing like y'all eating habits. Some of you guys could be changing y'all routine as far as what you do on a day-to-day basis. And congratulations, collective. That's what I want to say. Congratulations, because you're making steps towards being a better person, towards living a better life, okay? And it's going to make you better than you were an hour ago, a day ago, a week ago, a month ago, a year ago, and so on, okay? Now, in the midst of you guys putting your questions in and everything, I am going to be seeing like what's the tea, what's the vibe between y'all, okay? I am going to be taking a look at the chat. So when I do see the questions rolling in, I'll take a pause from the generalized download that I got and answer you guys' questions. Okay, so make sure y'all pop into the chat, put your question in. I am doing one free question for an hour for those of y'all that are popping in. So don't be scared. Don't be scared, okay? But the general message that I had got for this reading was I was scrolling on Instagram a couple of minutes ago, and it was funny because I had seen this post of Kris Jenner, okay? Somebody's name could be Chris. Jenner makes me think of Jennifer. Somebody's name could be Jennifer. But she was on the red carpet, right? And I forgot the guy who was interviewing her, but when she had went up to him, she was just like, "How did you get this gig?" Right? And I was like, "Damn." Like in the midst of the interview, you know what I'm saying? You want to ask somebody, "How did you get this gig? Like, who hired you?" Right? And it made me think of, if Big G hired you, who can fire you? Okay? That's the gist of this whole, you know what I'm saying, download that I got, right? Because here's the thing. Big G gives each and every one of us gifts, right? They may not be tangible gifts, They may not all be tangible gifts, right? But these are the gifts that are instilled within you. Okay, I'm hearing the power invested in you. And that's your superpower, right? Not everybody has the same gift, right? And that's what makes all of us so unique and different. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these gifts that Big G gives you, and a lot of this is circled around your purpose, right? He instills these things within us when we get to this lifetime. And it's up to us if we want to operate in those gifts, in our purpose. Because listen, collective, your gifts will always make room for you. Okay? Always make room for you. Whether you like to do hair, whether you're a therapist, whether you know how to cook very good and you're a chef, whether, you know what I'm saying, you're a mechanic, you know how to deal with cars, like that is your purpose, and your gift is something that you enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? It does not feel like you're working because it's something that comes easily and naturally to you. Some of you guys could have like recently got fired from a job, right? Or maybe it's a job that you don't like, right? When it comes to those type of situations, it's so important to look at the silver lining in those, those predicaments, right? Because we're not meant to be here on this earth for forever, for a long time. And that also reflects in the certain type of spaces, jobs, relationships, and things that we have. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know what I'm saying, is going to be in that relationship till they depart this world. Some people are going to be at that job till they depart this world. You know what I'm saying? But when it is causing, when your body and your mind is causing for a shift, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it causes a shakeup when it comes to the spaces and the people that we interact with, that we engage with. And that's when the sign comes to where you have fulfilled that relationship, you have fulfilled that job. You know what I'm saying? You know how you start a job and it's like, oh, okay, this is cool. You get the hang of it. You learn new skills. You meet new people. And all of that is not by coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could have, thank you, Jennifer. Speaking of Jennifer, thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure you're a great person too. But like, nothing happens by coincidence. So when them shakeups happen, you got to look at the good and what you was able to take from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, even though I may not like this job, you know what I'm saying? I was able to meet some cool ass people. I was able to pick up on another skill. I was able to get certified through it, and this, that, and the third. And those skills and those things that you accumulate or have or did accumulate by being there is going to help you when you go to the next step. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to learn when it's time to let go. You have to learn when it's time for you to leave. You have to learn when you're no longer needed in that space. Because you never know how the things that you acquired while being there is setting you up for something bigger and better, collective. Okay? Some of y'all could be getting your own business started. You know what I'm saying? And again, you're using the gifts that Big G gave you. You're really good at something. You know, and when it comes to that, he's like, I'm just waiting for you to put the time and the energy behind it. You know what I'm saying? Act on those visions that I have instilled in your brain so you can see it through and see how far it can take you. You know, a lot of y'all are, like I said, y'all really good at something. Y'all been thinking about something for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It making me think of that Everest commercial was like, you keep procrastinating. It's easy. And some of y'all may think like, oh man, it's too hard. I don't know where to start and things like that. It's like work with what you got, collective. You know what I'm saying? Piece by piece. You're going to acquire the things that you need, and you're going to see how much you've grown over time. But you're not going to be able to see that if you don't start. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's your own shit, who is going to fire you? Who's going to be clocking you as to why you late or this, that, and the third? Like, you ain't got to answer to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because you built that brick by brick. Can't nobody take what Big G has instilled from you but you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you live in a world now where it's like a lot of content creating going on, you do not have to have the most fanciest of the setups in order for you to put out something. And honestly, I feel like that's the beauty in it. Like, when people are able to go back, some of y'all could have recently went back on some of my old videos. It's making me think of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure you can tell just based off of a confidence level from compared to my first video and not really fully stepping into my intuition from the things that I may hear, from the things that I may see, from the downloads that may come to my mind from something I encountered within the day that may be a confirmation for you. Like, man, like, I'm pretty sure y'all can see the big difference from back then to where we at now, okay? Because listen, sometimes listening to yourself can be hard because you can have that sense of the battle of the mind, right? When it's like, what are you showing me? You know what I'm saying? When Big G show us things, don't take it for granted. You know, some of y'all could be having dreams where Big G is trying to get through to you, where you weren't able to pay attention to in your conscious mind throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he had to wait for you to go to sleep for you to be like, all right, let me show collective this in a dream state. You know what I'm saying? Let me nudge their intuition on whatever it is that they're already feeling and show them what they're capable of doing, who to cut out their life, what to pay more attention to. You know what I'm saying? Dreams are not just dreams. They play some significant part in this lifetime. When I say Big G is very strategic, he's very strategic with how he made us. You know? It was so fun. Speaking of dreams, it's these two dudes that's on Instagram. I forgot their Instagram handles. But they was like, how do deaf people dream? Do they like, then they were talking about like, you know, certain ideas. And it was like, do they dream in sign? You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing, because there's certain abilities that people have, like I said, that not all of us have. Like when there's people out here that may not have one of the senses that we have, it strengthens the other ones. In comparison to someone who may have all of them. And with that, you know what I'm saying? It makes them a little bit more capable or keyed in on picking up certain things that, because we were born with all our senses, we may not zero in and pay too much attention to in comparison to someone who may have been born without it. It's making me think of that movie that I was watching. I know I mentioned it in another live like a while ago, but there was this movie and it's called Don't Breathe, right? I think it's on HBO Max. But it was about these kids or these people, whatever. It was like two or three dudes and a girl, and they would like break into people's houses, right, and rob them, take their shit, all this stuff, right? So they will intentionally look up people where they could feel was like a lick for them, okay? So they came across this blind guy. So he was in the army, right? So I'm pretty sure being in the army, you're trained to have a certain sense of awareness around you, especially when you're going for combat, right? So they come across him, and he ended up getting like a $300,000 settlement, right? And they thought, and they was like, okay, this is a lick. He's blind. He's not going to be able to see us and all of this or whatever. And I feel like that that's conducive to the message as well, because even though nobody else may be seeing, you know what I'm saying, the things that you may be doing, Big G sees and hears everything. You know what I'm saying? So they break into the guy's house, right? And like I said, being that his vision was off, his senses of hearing heightened, right? His senses of smell heightened. So he could smell when somebody was in his house. He can hear from the creaks in the wooden floors to the bells he has set up on certain doors and all this stuff. He designed his living situation to where he knew if there were ever an intruder, invading his home. Because what made them even also look at him as a lick is because the block that the guy stayed on, all of the houses were abandoned but his. He chose to stay in that home. So that was even more of a green flag per se, right, to them, because they were like, cool, we ain't got to worry about no neighbors. You know what I'm saying? The guy had a dog, so that was another thing, So his dog was going to let him know if there were someone around or in their home. And the dog was trained as well to attack intruders. And they ended up getting in some really tight, messed up situations because they thought that he wasn't as prepared as he was. You know what I'm saying? So even when it comes to people, right, in your job space, in your friendships, in your relationships, in your family or whatever, that are doing things behind the scenes in order to try and take from you because they don't think that maybe you're smart enough or that you're paying attention or any of those things, your spirit team is so heavily like on shift when it comes to you, collective. They don't play no games. They don't play no games when it comes to you. And that's why oftentimes, Big G will bless you and set up that table right in front of your enemies. Right in front of them. Because they be like, damn, I you know what I'm saying? I know I did this. I know I did that. You know what I'm saying? Why isn't it working? Why is collective still prospering? Why is collective still getting these things and being blessed and things like that? It's because you may not know what's going on, but Big G does. Okay? Big G always knows what's going on. And he knows the heart space of the people that are doing the things when it comes to his chosen ones. All right? So I'm going to get some what's the tea. I'm going to be talking with y'all. Don't be afraid to put the questions in. This could be another general reading. It's fine with me. But the titles say what it is. So I'm going to type in and I'm going to see what's the tea when it comes to y'all. What's around y'all? Okay? So we got moving on coming out here. It says, thank you, next. Okay? people get upset, collective, when they see that you are not moved by whatever it is that they're doing. Okay, you can have people that just that at one point knew how to get under your skin. You know what I'm saying? Those certain type of people that like to pick an argument with you, like to get a rise up out of you. And with this thank you next, it's given like, thank you for letting me know. Like, y'all discernment has been like, man, it's been real high lately. Okay, some of y'all could like to smoke. Some of y'all could be smoking right now, and y'all could be thinking about smoking. I don't know. Maybe you at work and you like, God damn, I need to roll me one. Nah, but like with this thank you next energy, y'all discernment is like, you know what? Thank you for showing me the ways in which you're moving that's causing me to want to go elsewhere, do something else. A lot of y'all, like I said, those rose tinted glasses has come off. Like, you starting to look at people's spirit other than just how they look on an external level. You know what I'm saying? Just like how I was saying in the last read. It's like, you don't care how attractive a person is. You don't care where they work at, who they worked with, what they got. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I'm good. With next, it's like, you know that there's better. You know that there's better. Some of you guys could be moving on from a relationship as well. It's given like, you are the weakest link. Thank you. Goodbye. Jeez. Somebody here could like to gamble. Okay. Or somebody could have gambled you when it came to the relationship, when it came to the friendship. Like, people are starting to just really see that you're not sticking around. You're not sticking around, collective. And I love that for you, because it's like, if something is no longer serving you, why continue to be around said person, be around said place? You know what I'm saying? Why? You're only hurting yourself. And you're only prolonging or blocking your own blessings from reaching you. Hold on real quick, collective. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, collective. Sometimes when it comes to our blessings that are about to be rolling in, sometimes we can't get them because of the people that we are next to, that we are with, the people that we surround. You know, we don't get them because Big G knows the heart of the type of people that is that is going to either jeopardize it, block it, or just simply just not be happy at the fact that you got it. All right. So be aware of how people act when these blessings start coming in. You know what I'm saying? Do it feel like they happy for you? Some of y'all could like to ride bikes. Some of y'all could be spending more time in nature. Some of you guys could have moved somewhere where there's more greenery. There's more views. You know what I'm saying? Like, your settings play a big part too in how you navigate. Okay, this is like moving from like, or some of you guys could want to move from certain type of environments. I'm hearing like Washington, D.C. You know how like Seattle is like real gloomy. It's always raining and stuff like that. Like some of you guys could want to move somewhere where it's more sun. You know what I'm saying? Um, that also affects how you navigate, right? So we got dodging bullets here. It says blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. I'm telling you, collective, by you moving on and moving away from those certain type of people, you did yourself a favor. Because those type of people, like, they meant harm towards you. And I feel like you can feel that. You can feel that. You want to be around people that ain't got no problem celebrating you, loving you, speaking life into you. You know what I'm saying? Helping you, rooting for you. And some people may be wondering, like, dang, why collective is not coming around? Like, where collective been? This and that. It's like you already peeped these people energy. And you moving around. You moving around, okay? Boss Daddy, giving money wanted to come out. Y'all could meet somebody here. First off, y'all stepping into boss energy, okay? It says stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big D energy, okay? I know that's right. Huh. Collective. It's so funny. I just seen, dang, I'm telling you, everything be playing a part. I had just seen this Instagram video. I forgot who the guy was, but the girl asked him, I think he was doing questions just like this, right? And the girl asked him, do a curve. I didn't even like put the volume up. I just seen the caption. It said like, that's what she had asked him. I didn't even engage in like seeing what the response was or whatever. And maybe this is how this boss energy, this boss daddy energy is, right? Like maybe there's for my masculines, maybe there could be like a feminine energy here that feels as though if they throw themselves at you, you know what I'm saying, they could be able to benefit from what you work so hard for. And maybe this masculine energy is at this space in his life where it's like by dealing with people who you know would go to those lengths in order to have a sense of closeness to them, it's kind of like this masculine energy can already foresee how the relationship is going to go. Okay? So it's kind of like, again, you dodging a bullet because this is the type of person, or whoever this type of person was or is the type that would like, I mean, big D energy is here. Right? This is the type of person that would try and get pregnant by somebody to have kids with someone because they know that they will be well taken care of. If not them and the kid, at least their kid will be taken care of. They ain't just having a kid with just a deadbeat or something like that. And I feel like a masculine energy here could have definitely peeped that and was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Because it's giving, he got money. Oh my God. And that's the thing when it comes to your life. Like, you get to dictate who you want to have enter into your life. Just like how these establishments, you know what I'm saying, call you in for an interview. That's when you get to meet people. You get to know them. You get to know what they're involved in, what skills that they have, what things that they can bring to your life to add to it and not take away. And you get to determine whether you want that person to stay in your life or not. Come on. So somebody here definitely dodged the bullet from, it's given like, maybe when you was in the position to where you were trying to be a part of certain things and that and this, that, and the third. It's like now that you are in the position of having your own, you're your own boss. You could have made some boss moves that got you into certain rooms and spaces that The very same people that maybe you wanted to work with, connect with, or be with, or whatever, are now looking to you to. It's like the roles are reversing here. The roles are reversing when it comes to these people in your life. You could have been somebody that, you went to them for this or that, whatever, and then you bossed up, and now those are the people that are trying to go through you in order to solidify something for themselves. I feel like you're starting to realize and see the people that just want to use you. Because it's like, well, what was wrong with you back then when you were in a position looking for somewhere to be positioned, and then you ended up positioning yourself, and now people want to fuck with you? It's getting weird out here. It's getting weird out here. I'm convinced y'all just like to hear me talk. And that's okay with me. Listen, we made it, Joe. We made it to 3K. But yeah, man. What else is going on? What's the tea? What else is going on with y'all? Okay, child services. It says kids are at risk of being taken or about to reporting something what is wrong with me? Neglect, abuse. It's so crazy too, though, because it's like the very same people that were trying to throw wrenches in what you had going on, now shit is backfiring on them. These can be people that is at risk. They so focused on you, collective. They so focused on wanting to hurt you, take from you, whatever they see that you trying to build or grow, and they at risk of having their own damn kids taken away from them. It's like motherfuckers is not focusing on what they need to focus on. They so focused on trying to be the demise of somebody else's come up, somebody else's blessing, somebody else's upgrades. Because kids know. Kids know, like, especially if somebody is a dad, right, with boss daddy energy. Like, kids know when parents are doing certain things out of spite. And honestly, I feel like this is somebody that is jealous of somebody's, like, stability. Very jealous of somebody's stability. Or the fact that they just are moving on from the relationship or whatever. They don't want to deal with them. And, sometimes when people that are fucking bitter, they like to use the kids, whatever you love the most. If you bear kids with this person, they will use that. If you love your business and you work so hard for this, they're going to want to try and take that down. Like, it's so spiteful. Like, and that's why Big G is really trying to, like, this is somebody that will call your damn job and just try and get you fired. But if you have your own shit popping and rolling, who they gonna call to try and take away what you built so hard for? This is somebody that, like, watches your pockets too. I don't know why with people that see that you have worked your way up to some place that, like, your pockets is just flourish. Even if this is like in the beginning stages of something, or shit, even if you put years into this shit. You got people that, like, say you on certain platforms or you with certain people and things like that. These are people that are, like, literally checking the network of people that you are around and assuming that because maybe they pockets look like that, your pockets look like that. And because this is what they're cultivating within their brain, this is somebody, again, that does spiteful shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go to court. They do all this type of shit. They want to see your statements and shit like that. It's like, damn. It's like funding somebody's lifestyle or funding certain things for them outside of what they did for their own kin, right? For their own kids. So being that somebody here could no longer be with someone and is only doing things for the kid. I picked up on this on another read. I can't remember which one. But just because somebody here is doing something specifically just for the kids, whoever somebody had the kid with is now feeling a certain type of way. Trying to make it seem like they need more. It wasn't a problem before when they was fucking doing shit for them too. So it's like, why is it a fucking problem now? The soundtrack instrumental I got on is the Lauryn Hill. I don't know if y'all can hear it. It was like, it could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. Somebody's name could be Lauren, but like this is somebody that just wants to make something difficult, more difficult than what it has to be. It's just like, damn. And a motherfucker wonder why somebody don't want to be with them no more. You wonder why. I can clearly see why. Lord. Focusing so much on how to try and take somebody else down, not even paying attention and building a bond with their own damn kids. Like, man, so upset at the fact that they can't get what they want from whoever this masculine energy is. And it's just giving like somebody being so upset with the masculine energy to where they talk crazy to the kids. It's like projection energy. Kids don't got nothing to do with it. As far as whatever the issue is between said person and you. But because they so full of anger and so full of hurt and so full of bitterness, you know what I'm saying? It's like they end up hurting, the kids end up being in the crossfire. Also, too, I don't know why it's making me think of Nipsey Hussle. Like, if you are, I'm here because with this moving on, I'm here moving on up to the east side. Okay, somebody can like, I don't know, somebody can live in the east side, whatever the case may be, but it's given like that, like if you have grown collective, if you've shown that you are trying to grow in other areas, there's a certain type of lifestyle that somebody here needs to leave behind. You know what I'm saying? Because when you show that you bossed up and you still around people that have this sense of like crab in the barrel fucking mentality, and you coming around and you looking better, you smelling better, you got better things, shit rolling and stuff like that, it can make somebody feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy what people would do, because it say crazy people. It's crazy the shit that people would do to take you out of here so you can no longer intimidate them. Somebody, it's like merely your presence intimidates motherfuckers. Like, but you can't fully grow still being in places with people who did not want to see you do that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Nipsey Hussle grew up in that certain type of area, was involved with certain type of gangs and things like that. Even though he wanted to make an impact and a difference in his community, you can't stop what a hater motherfucker would do. And it ain't even if you move or you know what I'm saying, you moved on from that certain type of lifestyle and things like that, don't ever feel as though, don't let your pride get in the way of making of you feeling like it's gonna make you look like I want to say the word, but I don't want to like a bitch, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, This is just you knowing what's best for you. You knowing what you got to live for. Kids, right? Because child services is, you know what I'm saying? That's when your kids get taken from you, but you don't want to get taken from your kids. All because there's somebody out here that's a hater. So move in the ways in which your spirit is guiding you to move, collective. Because I see this is somebody here that has the potential of like having your own business, living a totally like a better lifestyle, just like with Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? He got into music. He got to be, you know, being around prestigious people from where he came from. And sometimes you, like I say, you just got to act on the gift that God gave you, and you never know how far you will go with it. You never know. You got to act on it. Jackpot, hello. Because listen, when you operate in your purpose, when you do what you feel like you was put on this earth to do, the money gonna come. The money gonna come. Okay? It says winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Some of y'all could have hit the lottery. It's given like, you know how they say, if I hit the lottery, no one would know, but there will be signs. It was a picture of like top ramen noodles, but it had like a big ass lobster tail out of it. Talk about some, there will be signs. But listen, think people ain't peeping you if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like you go back to them areas you used to hang out and be at, and they see you got a new car. They see you got a new chain. You know what I'm saying? They see you got the latest kicks, the latest phone. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get to tallying. You remember how Medea was the fact that shit just came to my mind. Somebody grandma could be telling somebody this shit too. But like, you remember when Medea was calculating this shit? She was like, that's how motherfuckers' minds be when you come around, because they be trying to keep up with you, not knowing that you are blessed and highly favored. Okay, you get unexpected shit just tends to happen to you. Let's get to and that's probably how the energy of whatever feminine energy this was in comparison to a masculine, right? Because it made me think of, you know, those Instagram reels where the guy is standing on the sidewalk and a woman passes by. He tried to holler at her and they, you know, brush him off and be like, oh, no, I'm good, whatever. And then they see that he get into this fly-ass car and all of a sudden they hold demeanor switch up. It's given that. It's given that when it comes to the bullet that you dodged. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even care to look your way or give you any type of conversation. But as soon as you hopped in that motherfucking Maybach and that Lamborghini, that Charger, that whatever it is, now they want to get to know you. Some of y'all gonna get some unexpected money too. Like, it's just going to be on somebody's heart to do this for you or something like that. Like, you just never know. Some of you guys can have an inheritance that you don't know about that's going to be coming in for you. And like I said, you'll be surprised at the people who act like they don't see you, who is going to be fucking clocking everything that you got on, that you doing, the places that you at. Clocking your ass. Some of y'all need to switch your routine up too, because it's like you got people that just like to like, they feel like they just know how your day is going. Like, oh, okay, this, that. Like, nah, switch some shit up. Never let your right hand know what your left hand doing type shit. Because that's exactly how you can get caught up, especially if like you're so in a routine of going back to places that you are trying to grow from. Like, I don't know. Because I'm hearing set up. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is your confirmation coming from me to like switch some shit up for real. Because motherfuckers is watching you too hard. Okay? Thief. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like somebody want to take something from you. Okay? Robbed, lost, theft, physical, or emotional. If you used to like hanging with a lot of people, I don't care if these are your closest people that you may call bro or you may call sis. Leave some things to yourself. Not everybody needs to know what you got, where it's at, and how you got it. Real shit. Because I'm hearing that Tiana Taylor song. It be the ones you're closest to. It be the ones. It be the ones. Don't get caught up in blood. A rose in concrete. Because it's like, you could have grew up in a hard situation or you could have had things hard. And people was like, what? It made me think of, what's that? I just put this song on my Instagram like a week or so ago. That Tupac song, Rose Up from a Concrete, when he was talking in the beginning, he was just like, yeah, people would be like, you know, how did that rose grow out of the concrete like that? You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, damn, how did that rose get out the concrete? There's some people that's happy that you got out of a hard situation or a hard place. It's some people that's trying to figure out what your secret sauce is and how you was able to do that and how they can take something from you in order to set you back. So be wary of people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're the type of person that want to be a good Samaritan, it's given, because when I look at this, it's given, you got survival? No, I can't take that right. Some people ain't protected out here. Sometimes it's you that's the protection of the people that you are around, collective. You so anointed, you so blessed and highly favored that you don't know that you are merely the shield protecting the evil ass spirits that you may have around you. Because when you leave, your protection goes with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to rob, you could be the person where if one of your homies ever got robbed or whatever, you don't want to help them out. You don't want to help them get get shit back or get back on their feet and things like that. If it's a physical or emotional, you know what I'm saying? You the type of person, if they happiness got stolen, you know what I'm saying? Their joy got stolen. You the type of person that come in their life and crack a couple jokes, make them happy and shit like that. And it's so crazy how those very same people that you bring the motherfucking pockets of sunshine into their life despise you because you have that ability to do it. This is like the type of motherfucker that's like, well, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't you? Feeling a certain type of way as far as the very same hand that helped your ass. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting that energy is irritating me because it's like the fucking audacity to want to take from this very same person that helped you. You know what I'm saying? It's like jackpot. If you eat, everybody eat. But sometimes motherfuckers get greedy. It's making me think of when and it's just because of your energy, like how you are able to attract that shit. They like, why not me? It's making me think of when Clarissa was one of her earlier interviews before all this pap upstairs shit. when she was talking about how she had certain family members when she did start to, you know, get that influx of money coming in, right? How she was helping certain family members and how they was still ungrateful. It's because they wanted the life that she lived. They didn't care about what what they were given from her and gifted from her and things like that. They wanted her lifestyle. Them is them type of people that's ungrateful because they scared to operate and function in their own purpose and their own gifts. She whooped plenty of asses to get to that point. And I'm pretty sure it was a lot of shit that she had to endure in order to build that strength up to get to that point. It's always people that don't want to go through the goddamn rapture in order to see the blessings that come from it. Just because somebody ain't showing you brick by brick, night after night, what they went through and what they had to do to get there, don't mean that it was just handed to them. People feel like, oh, if I don't see it, I don't believe it. Well, it's like, okay. Clearly shows your connection with Big G. You can't see him. But you expect for shit to work out for you. Let me see how far you'll go. Let me see. Collective, you're very blessed. You don't even understand. People see this anointing on you. People see me, but they just don't know. People see me, but they just don't know. People see me, people see you, but they just don't know. Okay? They just don't know, collective. Okay, listen. Impersonator. The very same people that feel a certain type of way because you got certain shit going on, you got certain routines in your life going and that's making you a better person and shit like that, now they want to be like you. If they can't beat you, they gonna want to try and join you. Somebody's name could be Michael, somebody's last name could be Jackson. Michael Jackson here. It says, wants to be you, act like you, dresses like, look like, copies you. There's a live that I had did. Maybe this may be even more of a confirmation for you, but I think it's titled, It's a Thin Line Between Admiration and Intimidation, something like that. Look at the lives. It's titled something like that. That may be, it's like, you know, people would love seeing you do what you do until they see that they're not able to do what you do. They go from loving you to hating you. It's a thin line. It's a thin line between love and hate. Ah, Lord. But can't nobody do it like you, collective. Can't nobody do it like you. And that's your superpower because, again, you could be doing the same. You could be doing something that a lot of other people are doing, but nobody's going to do it or execute it like you. That's why you got to do whatever it is that your gift is. I don't care if it's 1,000,001 makeup artists on this world. Ain't nobody gonna do it like you. Ain't nobody gonna do the content behind it like you. Ain't nobody got the personality like you. Somebody's name could be Natalie. Can't nobody do it like you. It made me think of when Steve Harvey was talking about, when he was talking about how you go to the store and you go to the bread aisle and it's 100 different brands of bread. But it's one in particular that each and every one of y'all like that ain't gonna be the same. You ain't gonna, what's that expression when people say you ain't gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but you gonna be somebody's whiskey? Hell yeah. Somebody can like to drink whiskey. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is for you to start operating in your purpose, and little do you know, you start influencing people around you to start operating in theirs. It's a domino effect. Once you back, that goes to whoever is going through the child services energy. The only reason why whoever this is, yeah, because listen, they ain't got no fucking facts as far as why they doing the shit that they doing. They just doing this shit to get under your skin, to just make shit. Listen, it could all be so simple. Because the judge is gonna be like, the judge is gonna peep this shit. You think that the judge don't go through seeing plenty of cases of spiteful ass baby mamas or baby daddies? They ain't got no facts, but here we are at court. Keep a paper trail, whatever it is that you contribute in with these kids. Put it in a text message, put it in writing, have a motherfucker sign off on it. Hey, I'm giving you $200 cash for school clothes. Because unfortunately, somebody dealing with somebody where you got to get like that with. Keep a paper trail. Because it's easy for somebody to be like, you know what I'm saying? They haven't gave me anything. They haven't done this and that. But when you got that paper trail, you going to have the facts. And like I said, you think judges don't come across cases where they see this type of shit? You can feel the energy. In the book by Malcolm Gladwell, Talking to Strangers, it was a part in the book where he was talking about how when doing like court decisions, right? Like how you can feel the vibe, you can look at the person's face and be able to like determine if they're guilty or not. There was a woman that came in and she had the I think she was like Muslim, and where it shows just the eyes. And she was he asked her, he was like, you know, can him building a connection with who is being prosecuted has a lot to do with like evaluating them. Body language is a motherfucker, right? So he asked her, like, can you take that off? And she didn't want to, unless it was like a woman judge or something like that. But just like how when I was talking about the movie Don't Breathe, how the guy was from the army, he was a soldier, he was trained to have certain things to look out for. With people who have professions like that, they do as well. They do as well. And even if we are not in that certain type of profession, our intuition lets us know as well. If you know that you're doing your part on whatever it is that you got to do, you can already tell, like, yeah, with once you back, it's because I'm not with this person as to how it all switched up. The moment I made it clear that I don't want this person back, or they felt like you turned your back on them, is when you start to see somebody's true colors here. Some of y'all could have let go of a friendship because you could have felt like the person that you was friends with was trying to be you. Like a thief here. This is like somebody trying to take your whole goddamn persona. They felt like they came up on somebody who got the personality and the boss energy that they want to exude. So they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it goes from being inspired to being envious. Cause shit get weird. It get weird. Like, why are you talking like me? Why are you dressing like me? Why are you all of us? I don't know. Somebody could be going through that right now. I've definitely dealt with that, and I was just like, yeah, this is weird. But whoever that person is, this is somebody who definitely wants to be back friends with you, because it's like, this is somebody who does not, like, even if you're not talking to this person, they probably still watching your Instagram to figure out how to fucking dress. They probably still watching your platforms to know, like, how to fucking talk, how to act, your personality. It's just weird. It's weird. It's very weird. Yeah, look at that fake account at the bottom of the deck. You probably don't even know that this person is still watching you, keeping tabs on you, seeing what you got going on, because it's like you're the blueprint. You're the blueprint. But when they don't know what else is about to be built in your life, they don't know, they don't have no direction of their own life. That's why it's like you have to move in silence, collective, because nobody can take what they don't know. Nobody can try and take what they don't know. Like I said, I don't care if it's your closest friend, your sis from bro. Leave certain shit for yourself. Because people really do switch up and act a certain way when they see certain blessings happening in your life. Some things just really need to stay between you and Big G. You know what I'm saying? And when he tells you that it's time to pop out, you pop out. Instead of, you're going to be hearing, instead of congratulations, I'm so proud of you. Oh, how did you do this? How did you? Yeah, there was the motherfuckers that was waiting to peep what you got going on. Drama started waiting to talk about it in a group chat and this and that. And it's crazy how, like, when you got good shit going on in your life, these are the type of people that like to be distractions. These are the very same people that like to be distractions, because they want you to focus on bullshit other than you operating in your boss energy. They're like, oh, if I can throw this wrench in collective's direction, they won't be so focused on their business plans. They won't be so focused on elevating. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. Misery loves fucking company. Like, crazy. Crazy. Because, like, if you look at it, it looked like they had a play. I don't know if you can see the curtain, but it's just like people that like to put on the act. They don't really got beef with you. They don't really, you know what I'm saying? They don't really got static with you. They just creating the shit. They improving. Because they don't fucking know what the script is when it come to you. Somebody here could be getting into acting, okay? Or you just got a lot of people that you had in your life that act like they were happy for you and they really weren't. Like, if they had the opportunity to take it from you, they would. They would. Fake flexing, grudge holder. And the crazy part is like, these blessings from Big G ain't gonna be no fake flexing. You earned these. They, you know what I'm saying? However they display their life or whatever, you never, like I said, you never know. Just like how they don't know the hard work that you put in. Ooh, look, karmic friends. I didn't even see this card. They, just like how they didn't know the many times that you cried, that you prayed, that you manifested as to how these blessings came about. You don't know the bullshit that they tied to, or just have it just to try and have the look of that they had it, that they got it all together just to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's your time to pop your shit, you gonna pop your shit. If it's not, it's not. But like with grudge holder here, I feel like this is somebody who, oh Lord, whoever this person is, they always felt a certain way about you. Like, and the only reason why I feel like whoever this person is holding on to a grudge is because they're not in a position to take from you anymore. So they holding a grudge from not their attempts of trying to take from you in the past not working. They still mad about that shit. They mad at the fact that when you pop your shit, it's coming from a place of hard work, not keeping up with the Jones. Okay, karmic friend. It says can't fully trust them, tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Like I said, for some of y'all, this is like close friends. Inside scoop is in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all stop letting people, and I'm glad that I was speaking on that earlier. Some of y'all stop letting people know as far as like what is really going on in your life. You only let them know what you want them to know. And some people may hold a grudge and feel a certain type of way about that too, because they're like, what? Collective is not disclosing with me the shit that's going on in their life. How am I supposed to know how to beat them, how to be better than them, how to... It's like, bruh. Oh, Lord. It says a close look, nosy up in your business. Exactly. Because that's the only reason why these people wanted to be close with you, is so that they could try and live a better life than you. And it's like, well, y'all don't got the same damn life. Y'all not the same person. But somebody want to fucking be you so bad. It's like, damn. Find somebody else to fucking impersonate. Find somebody else to try and be better than. Okay? Into you. It says good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Like, this could be somebody that watches you. Like, they could be a really shitty person, but they see they see the blessings and the way people love you and gravitate towards you, and they try and impersonate that. But that's not really who they are. Sooner or later, that mask is going to come off. That mask is going to come off. Lord. Because the thing is, like, I'm hearing good vibes, good vibes. I forgot who sings that song. But you're a very positive person, collective. So it's like anybody will be grateful to have you in their life. And sometimes people that in this impersonator energy, people that refuse to do the inner work on themselves so they could actually be a better person instead of trying to take the mask of somebody else and make it their own, is the very same reason as to why certain people are not into them, because these are people that switch up. Like, they be one way with these people, one way with another person, and one way with this, and it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You got so many masks, fucking Jim Carrey. Shit. Want to be Jim Carrey so bad. The whole time, these motherfuckers that are monsters. Like, listen, and I say that because it made me think of Goosebumps. You remember, I think it was the first episode of Goosebumps, when they had went, I think they had like a Halloween party or something, and they had went into that store with the mask on, and the boy or the girl, I forgot, I think the boy or something, put the mask on and ended up getting stuck on them. These are people you you remember when you were younger and like you frowned your face up and your parents or your grandma or something be like, all right, keep looking like that, your face gonna get stuck like that. When people see you, collective, they be having the fucking stank face. It's just like it's like people hate what they want from you so much. They wish they had your personality. They wish they looked like you. They wish. You know what I'm saying? Just call them Ray J. If they had one wish, it would be to be you. With hooked in the reverse, like collective, I feel like you're in the upright. Like your energy, it just hooks people in. I feel like, but it's something about them to where like they feel like they gotta flex, they feel like they gotta do this, they feel like they gotta show money and this and that in order to have people hooked on them. But it just really shows how much of a goofy ass that they are. You know what I'm saying? It's your chemistry. It's the vibes that you bring that makes people be addicted to you. It's the words that you speak that make people be hooked on you, anticipating you. Okay? How you think we got to 3K? All up for my yapping, okay? Certified yapper. Inside Scoop wanted to come out again. Somebody really want to be in your business. Also, too, I feel like it's somebody that's into you that wants to know what you got going on. They could be looking at you from a distance. Okay, if you post the pictures, they like, is it a motherfucking arm in there? Is it a male's pinky toe up in there? Just looking, they Blue's Clues is looking for a fucking. This motherfucker got the handy dandy notebook. Oh my God. I cracked myself up. I'm a good time, y'all. I do not need nobody else to have a good time. I'll be a handy dandy notebook collector when it comes to you, child. Because these are people that like to just start drama, talk shit about you and shit like that to make themselves feel better. Okay? You post some shit, they looking all in the motherfucking background. They looking at the goddamn how many eyelashes you got on one eye compared to another. Like, damn, bitch, you're very invested. Too invested. Okay? And with this unfazed coming out here, it's like, you already know. You already know. You know that you that girl or you that guy to where, like, hold on, y'all. God damn. They know that you are that girl and that you know that you are that girl and that guy. So, like, you know, that's just what comes with the territory. That just what comes with the territory, collector. Let me see. Now it says, while it's true, the city's gotten a lot safer. You still gotta watch out for the wackadoos. You always will. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be intentional with where you place yourself at, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's where you choose to be at. Like, it's giving, I got to watch my back because I'm not just anybody. You know? You're not just anybody, collective. Because if you wasn't, why is people so invested in you? Like, you the goddamn celebrity blog here. You know, it's giving celebrity status. As much as, like, people want to be you, they want to jock you. Somebody could like Young Jock. You know, it's giving that status at whatever level that you're at right now. Okay? I'm hearing hood famous. I don't know. Somebody can be from a hood, because I'm hearing hood. By the pound. You know what's going down. Nigga. And I keep a bad bitch around. Thick chick. Long hair. For the red brown. And my Chevy stay on 24s. You know, somebody can have a Chevy. Okay, I love Chevys. I got a Chevy. But yeah, I'm telling you, like, this motherfucker is peeping the type of whip you driving, all of that. Like, with these type of people, you got to pull up in the Honda, okay? You got to pull up in the Honda on them because it's giving J. Cole. You know how J. Cole had got the black Honda Civic or something like that? People was trying to say, like, okay, you being overly humble. And it's just like, if that's what he want to have, that's what he want to have. Because motherfuckers going to talk about him whether he pulled up in a Maybach. As true to himself as he's been, Crooked smile. Come on. Freeform locks. He pull up in the Maybach. Y'all gonna have some motherfuckers gonna have something to say. He got the Honda. People gonna have something to say, and I feel like that's probably the reason why he did that shit. Because whether you're doing good or bad, people are always gonna have something to say. So you might as well give them something to talk about. God, they're gonna be in your business regardless. Okay, regardless, collective. Okay, let's see. What's the vibe? I'm gonna switch the deck up. I'm on here more than an hour, but it's okay. So I want to see what's the vibe with this impersonator energy. What's that song I'm hearing? If I were a boy. Beyonce, if I were a boy. Somehow it's crazy because it could be some male energy that's intimidated by feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Feminine energy intimidated by male energy. Somebody here could be a part of the LGBTQ community. So this could be somebody that, you know what I'm saying, maybe there's a masculine that likes to dress feminine, but like feels a certain type of way about how actual feminines dress or their appearance, how they look, or I don't know, something like that can be significant here. You know what I'm saying? Like the feminine energy want to put some chapsticks. It was making me think a Flavor of Love when she was like, "You want some lip chap?" If you know, you know. But it's like the feminine energy is like, "Oh, I put some chapstick on." Masculine want to put lip gloss. Like, okay. Like, calm your tits. I don't know. That could be significant for somebody. Suffering in silence is like, yeah, because somebody wants to be the opposite sex. Or if it's not part of the LGBTQ community, this could be somebody that like, say there's a feminine energy that's in this boss daddy energy. That's a boss. And it could be a masculine energy that feels away because maybe they not in that boss energy. So it's not like, it's like somebody could wish that they had certain skills or something as somebody of the opposite sex. It says unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. Yeah, somebody feels intimidated at the fact that it could be a feminine energy that know how to get up and get it and acquire a boss or a CEO position in comparison to them. Lord. Somebody here can be a female, like actual boss, like at a job or something like that. If it's not your own business, like it could be a female boss that could be having issues with like male workers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the feminine energy with broken dreams. Maybe it could have been the masculine energy to have, that was their dream position. And maybe a feminine energy ended up getting it. This makes me think of House of Dragons when the uncle didn't get the position, but the daughter did. Because there could be a feminine energy that is like in a field where it's like predominantly men, right? But it's not getting like the certain sense of power that a masculine would in that position because they are a feminine energy. So that can be significant as well. But it definitely crushed somebody's ego here. And but also too with like whoever this energy is that wants to be you, if that's not the case, um with suffering in silence, it's like they really feel a certain type of way because they are not you, or like because they can't embody you. And it's like, this is the type of person that really needs to go into hermit mode and figure out, like, where does this shit stem from? Like, when you were a kid, did you feel a certain type of way because, you know what I'm saying, you seen other people get shit that you wanted at a young age? Or, you know what I'm saying, certain people looked a certain type of way since they were younger, and they still look that way, you know, they still held themselves together up until adulthood. Like, where did this shit stem from? You could be somebody where you always had dreams since you were a young kid, and you lived those out into your adult years. And somebody is like, man, I wish I would have known like what I wanted to do at a young age, like collective. Like, it's I wish I would have knew my purpose a long time ago. Like, it's still time. It's still time. You, like, somebody here comparing their life to yours, they're breaking their own damn dreams. They won't ever admit that with suffering in silence, but that's exactly how somebody feel. Now that they see that whatever it is that you've been working hard for has worked for you, now they're trying to hop on the bandwagon because they see that you have made some type of boss out of yourself. It's like motherfuckers seen the come up when it came to you from what you started when you were younger till now. Just because they have certain desires that they want to pursue. But it's like closed mouths don't get fed when it comes to unspoken desires. Closed mouths don't get fed. If you're not out here speaking on whatever it is that you want to do, or, you know, speaking it out into existence, how are you going to expect for certain things to align for you if you're not working for it or asking? Like, come on. Come on. Okay? Karmics, legal. Somebody keep going through spiritual jail because, yeah. With this grudge holder here, this type of motherfucker that like to light candles and shit like that, whatever the case may be, because they can't beat you. Legal energy is giving Libra energy. Okay, lawyers, court, paperwork, and karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. It's like, yeah, once you started to see that you being your true authentic self had started to rub off so much onto people close to you to where they started to impersonate you, like, you learned your lesson as far as probably getting too close to people or letting so many people in on knowing certain things. And you realize that, you know what I'm saying, they was haters. They was haters. It was so funny because I was just looking at the screen, and it said 7 likes. Now it says 6, and it instantly made me think: first they love you, then they hate you, then they love you again. Lord, it is what it is. When you get to hitting on the way in which somebody is operating, like yeah, motherfuckers will love what you saying when it comes to the opposing energy, but when it starts to hit on how themselves is, oh, they don't like it. They're like, on second thought, I don't like this because it's shining too much light on the type of motherfucker I am. You damn right. You damn right. You could have kept it. Shit. But anyhow, yeah, vacay. Some of you guys just need to get away, okay? It says get away, relax, have fun, enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Whatever milestones that you have reached, celebrate yourself. Don't wait for people to come around and celebrate you and for you to get them pats on the back from other people. Celebrate your damn self, collective. No matter how big or how small you want to do it, celebrate yourself. I don't care if it's just a smoothie from fucking Jamba Juice. Your favorite smoothie. You better go celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Go buy a new nail polish. Go, I don't know, get your car washed. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Don't let people be the thief of your joy because you know what you're acquiring and what you're doing and the moves that you're making. Don't sit around here and wait for somebody to be like, hey, good job. No. Give yourself that before you expect that from anybody else. Because if you rely on getting validation from everybody else, you're going to be waiting and you're going to be feeling like you ain't accomplished much. When the whole time motherfuckers is watching you trying to figure out what your blueprint is. They see you. They see you. Just hop in the taxi cab, get away and get away fast. Far away from here, far away from here, far away from here. Just jump in the taxi cab, pack a bag and get away fast. Even if you go on a little road trip, collective, you go to another city. You ain't always got to go to another state. Shit, you can go to another city, another block, whatever it is. Okay? It says shattered, broken, nightmares, failures. Because here's the thing when it comes to these people that don't know how to celebrate themselves, that don't know how to operate in their purpose, want to put other people down because they are and shit like that. When they look at themselves in the mirror, all they decide to see is the broken parts within them. And them nightmares come because they never operated in their purpose and they get to looking in the mirror and being like, what am I doing with my life? I feel like a failure. I feel like I'm not doing anything. Instead of thinking of and looking at where they at now and how much better it can get. Okay? Feminine energy. Gentleness, nurturing, mothering. It's like, yeah, collective. Not only are you this boss energy, it's like you have a very good balance of your feminine and masculine energy. You know when to be masculine when you're handling business, when you're making decisions. You know what I'm saying? When you're putting shit together. When you're in that line of authority. But you also know how to be feminine when it's called for. And that's what's taking you so far because like not everybody knows how to operate in both feminine and masculine energy. Some people just know how to operate in feminine energy and get so emotional when it comes to certain things not panning out and being in their way to where it prevents them from moving forward. And some people can block opportunities from coming because they too damn masculine. But when you know how to balance that out, Jesus, you go far. You go far, collective. You gotta know how to read the room. You're gonna have to know how to maneuver with certain people in those rooms. That's exactly how you got into this boss daddy energy. What's this child services about? What's the tea with that? Nurturing. Somebody is taking care of their kids. Somebody trying to make it seem like they ain't. It says mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Somebody here can be a dad. They can have a son here, as I see in this picture. Somebody is a great example of a dad, and somebody knows that. Like somebody has a lot of wisdom. Even just seeing like this chipped part of the wall here. Somebody could have grew up in an environment that was not always the best, and somebody could be working hard to give their child a better environment that they grew up in. You know what I'm saying? It's some people out here that bear kids. It's like, well, I went through it. You got to go through it too. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn just like how I did. Why would you want that? And on the flip side, is people out here that it's like, nah, I want my kid to grow up being better than me. And it's so crazy how some of these parents out here can be jealous of their own kids, because it gives this type of energy too. Like if this masculine energy was giving to like the mom and kids at one point, when that relationship was determined that it was no reviving, it wasn't no type of reconciliation that was going to happen. It's like, how you feel away because now somebody just wants to tend to the kid? Like, how are you jealous at the fact that somebody just would rather just be a good dad towards just the kid? It's like that somebody can have daddy issues. It's like, you ain't their damn daddy. You are not their daddy. They missed out on something. It's like you could have nurtured, the masculine energy could have nurtured this feminine energy that they could have had a kid with in a way that their own dad never did. So when you stop being with this person, stop tending to them, it triggers something within them. This is the type of person that can not have had a good relationship with their dad. Maybe their dad could have went to have kids with someone else, and maybe that dad shows that the other kids better care or attention than them, and they feel a certain type of way about that. It triggers something within their own kid and the person that they had a kid with within them. I hope that makes sense. How I'm seeing it. Like with Thief here, this is somebody that feels like you took away somebody that was nurturing and supporting me. It was just like, okay, the kid came out of they damn nutsack. Come on. Like, be for real. Like, damn. Be for real. Would you not want them to care towards them? I mean, that's their seed. Come on. All because they're not getting that sense of access? Distance, okay? It says divorce, ghosted, separation. It's like, yeah. Yeah, you're not dealing with that person no more. You separated yourself. You knew how to separate you being, for the masculine energy, you being the dad towards the kid, and you co-parenting with the person you had the kid with. Somebody don't like that. That's why I feel like somebody's being spiteful. Like they're doing this shit. Like this. Lord, man, this shit is a headache. I'm pretty sure this shit is for you too. This is the type of person that do certain shit to intentionally make you be like, you know what, fuck it. I don't care no more. So then they can do the child services and be like, oh, they ghosted. They don't allow this person to trick you out your spot with your kids. Fuck how they acting. Keep being that parent to your child. No matter how many lengths you gotta go to continue to be that, be that. Hi, Quay. You like my voice? It turned you on. I was playing. I'm sorry. I just had to. It was right there. No, but for real though, like don't let this person, whoever you had kids with, like don't let them intentionally be spiteful towards you in order for them to find a reason to make something work out in their favor. I don't care if you got to go through the sister. I don't care if you got to go through the grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Document that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just got to talk to them through text messages. Like, show that you are making an effort to do your part. And that is not being reciprocated all because you don't want to be with somebody crusty ass daughter no more. Shit. Because people, whoever that person, they real spiteful. Real spiteful. Okay? Because what's this want you back energy? Exactly. Mask. hiding, concealing, deception. Like, you don't want to deal with this person. They was trifling. This somebody could have been hiding their phone, hiding, I don't know, like, just, this is somebody that thought that they had it good, though. Like, I got kids with somebody who's in this boss energy, so I ain't got a trip. They taking care of me, or they're doing certain things to help me out. Cool. This is like, I can have my cake and eat it, too. I can have, yeah, family. They're like, I got a kid by this person, so I'm still gonna be taken care of until you put the boundaries up of you just being there for the kid versus them. They don't get the fuck. That shit crazy, man. That's where this grudge holder energy can come in at, because they feel a certain type of way at the fact that, you are sticking to your guns of not doing for them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't paying for hair, nails, and shit. They ain't got shit to do with the kids. Listen, if there's something wrong with your car that's preventing you from taking the kids to school, then okay. All right. If you're not with nobody, you know what I'm saying, and they can't help you, then okay, I'll help out. Shit like that. But you're not obligated to fund their wardrobe, you're not obligated for all the extras that they were able to get when they were with you. Yeah, two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. Exactly. They ass got caught and they jeopardized all the good shit that they had going on, all because, they wanted to live their life like it was golden. Okay? Tension is in the reverse. It's like the headache is gone. Now that you're not dealing with this person, the headache is gone. I feel like this is somebody that could have been very codependent on you. So now that you ain't got to take care of they ass per se and just deal with your kids, it's like a weight has been lifted off of your shoulder. Anywho, what's into you? I'm hearing that Tamia song. I can get enough of you. When I think about us, I think about the way that we make love. The way that you make me feel. And I ain't no smoker chick. What she say? Want a cigarette? And I ain't no smoker chick, but you got me wanting it. Ooh, lust. I know I was on to something. And don't stop. When I was listening actually to the lyrics, I said, ooh, this is a freaky ass song. Okay. Somebody want to shoot the club up, okay? Bullet. It say greed by any means necessary and considerate, okay? Now, here's the thing. There is some people that are into you that is only into you in the sense of that aspect, okay? I do feel like it is somebody here that does see that you have good chemistry, you got good vibes and things like that. But on the flip side of that, it is some people that, you know what I'm saying, they want to get in those jeans, looking tasty, looking scrumptious. Tell me, is there any more room for me? And some people may think the fact that you got good vibes and, you know what I'm saying, you real cool, down-to-earth type of person, that they can just ease and mosey their way into you in order to get that from you. So be mindful of that too. Be mindful of that too, okay? Give me some more on into you. Narcissist, exactly. Egotistical, opportunist, fragile. Because these are the type of people that feel like they swear they got game. They swear they got game. But I feel like you kind of been there, done that. Okay? So you might crush their ego. With fragile here, it's like these are the type of people that don't like to be rejected. whole time they know what they was doing in order to get whatever it is that they want from you. It's like, okay, you think you're slick. Go ask that bitch for some money. Okay. Sipping, rumors, gossip, nosy. All right. So whoever is into you, they could be trying to ask people like, is such and such with somebody? You know, have you ever dealt with such and such? Like asking around when it comes to you. Ciao. Especially with lust here. Did you hit that? Like, god damn, masculine energy. Okay. It says authority, discipline, father figure. Yeah, somebody's definitely into you. They could be like talking to their friends, their homies, their girls when it comes to you. There's definitely a masculine energy that's interested in you, okay? It's because you got healing energy. You got healing energy, and you also got healing punani, okay? Or thing. All right? You got a healing energy about you that makes somebody interested in you. Like somebody feels safe, somebody feels warm around you. Ooh, sexual energy want to come out here real bad. They on you real bad. Like somebody could just feel, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I don't know, when somebody is talking to you, they feel like they could just feel the heat off of you. Somebody could have a dog, like, I don't know. Child, somebody feel like they be in heat when they around you. You know how dogs get to hump your leg or a teddy bear? This is where this person's mind goes. Like, I don't know. You can just listen. It's a self-care, introspection, meditation. That's where I feel like this person's mind goes. It's just like, man. Like based off of however they encounter you, just probably by just talking to you, whatever, they can just, you know how you, this is the type of person that looks at you and be like, I just know it's good. They're like, I just know it's good. That's crazy. Oh my God. Okay, let's wrap this up. Archangel Michael, regardless, collective, with everything that we discuss, you are protected. Can't nobody take anything that's destined for you, okay? It says protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. Like these 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 you dodging, whether it's actual bullets from being in certain places or with certain people, this could be talking about people in itself as well. You know what I'm saying? You're dodging them. So continue to listen to your intuition when it's time to get up out of there, out of that establishment, out of that place, out of that relationship, out of that friendship. You know what I'm saying? Listen to yourself. Because if you can't trust nobody else, trust you. Trust how you feel. Ain't nobody else got to understand it. What Jill Scott say? She said, everything, when she was twirling, when she was saying, I forgot what she said word for word. She was like, everything, you ain't gonna be able to understand everything. Everything ain't meant for you to understand. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for your goals, your dreams, you know, the feeling that you have within you that lets you know it's time to go. Did y'all see that one video of that, that older lady? It was her version of It's Time to Go. She was like, get the fuck up on my house. Get the fuck up on my house. Y'all, I cannot wait to get that age. I am going to be cutting up. I am going to be cutting up. All right, Big G, any last words for the peoples? Any last words for the peoples? 3, the Devil, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Okay, keep them guessing is what I'm getting here. Okay, because people like keep them on their toes when it comes to the 2 of Pentacles. Because with the Devil energy, these people that are obsessed with you, what you got going on. I mean, inside scoop, just want to be in business. Okay, and being that you know that you got people that's always in your business, teach them something. With the Page of Pentacles, teach them something. It's like, while you here, let me learn you. Let me learn you real quick. Okay, 7 of Cups. Keep them confused. Keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying? Because, Lord. It's like you really are teaching people out here. You teaching them a lesson. You teaching them how to mind their own damn business. You teaching them how like with you reaching certain heights, you're teaching them, even though it came from the same space or the same place or from the same household or from the same friend group, same school, whatever, it's possible for you too. You just got to fucking apply yourself. It's possible for you too. You ain't got to take shit from nobody. Figure out what works for you and you can get here too. That's what you're showing them. When you operate in a way of love and not out of spite, you see why things end up working out in your favor. Just like with this child service energy or whatever the case somebody could be going through, when you move maliciously, you end up seeing how that shit backfires on you. It made me think of the court case reel I was watching of this lady. The kids live with the dad, right? The lady was trying to get child support. She made more than him. You want to take him to court to get child support and the kids live with him? The judge ended up making her pay him child support. Like, what did you think was going to happen? What did you think? But when somebody's mind is only focused on spiteful shit, they don't think of how the shit actually really look or sound. Because they so invested in their own bullshit, thinking that by them taking you to court is going to do something, when it's really going to reveal what they got going on. The Chariot, keep moving forward. Wherever you're determined to go, keep moving in that direction. Okay, the Sun, because listen, things are going to get exposed. But listen, as I look at this deck, happiness is at the bottom of the deck. That's all what the Sun speak of. Okay, so you guys could be having kids with someone here, that whoever that's into you with this divine masculine energy, whoever this divine masculine is, they feel like you're somebody that they feel like they can like confine in when it comes to like, this is that type of relationship where I was just watching an Instagram reel of his teacher, and the wife was like, so she was like, honey, how was school today? He was a middle school teacher, and then he just started unpacking all the crazy shit that the middle school kids was going through. Like, y'all gonna have that type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was work? You're like, man, you wouldn't believe what goddamn Tasha done did and did. Yeah, y'all gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who may want to have a kid with you. The Sun speaks of fertility as well. Okay, but better days are coming. All right? Better days are coming. So, listen, even if somebody wanted to take from you, whether it's your joy or physical things or whatever the case may be, they only making it worse for themselves, honestly. They're only making it worse for themselves, because Big G knows your heart, and as long as you don't match their energy and let Big G handle it, because I'm hearing this battle ain't yours, it's the love. Okay? This battle is not yours. Don't even try to fight this. Don't try and get even, all because they're doing malicious shit and things like that. Like, keep operating in a way that is out of love. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you kill more. What do you attract more bees with honey than you do vinegar. Okay? So remember that, collective. I love you guys. And again, I'm so appreciative of you guys rocking with your girl and getting the Soul Fam to 3K. Okay? Let's shoot for another K. Somebody's initials can be K. Okay? Somebody could be a part of a sorority. I don't know why it made me think of on the Parkers when it was like KKK. Hey, y'all really are, whoever this person you about to be in a relationship with, y'all gonna laugh. It's gonna be so much good times. Like, I don't know if if you're on the streets of Instagram, there's this reel of this guy. He be rating his wife's outfits, and she had this silk outfit on. And it was super cute. It was dark brown. It was real flowy. He was like, damn, babe, you look like damn, mama. Off the Parkers, the intro song. It's the Parkers. Damn, mama. Whoever this person is, they're gonna love everything about you, child. They're gonna love everything about you. And y'all gonna be able to talk shit in the most loving way. All right? So be happy. What did Cat Williams say on Friday? He was like, don't be sorry, Hope. Be careful. All right? Be careful out there. I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know when your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.